Hello there guys! For today's video, I'm going to show you how to create light burst text effect in Photoshop. And also we will dive deeper into using type tool, applying effects like bevel and emboss and gradient overlay, converting layers to smart object, applying radial blur, and applying a lens flare. Let's get started! So before we begin the text burst effect, well, I prepare here a galaxy image. And the first step we're going to do here is we're going to create a text layer. So to do that, going on to the toolbar, go to type tool, it shows this symbol, or you can just press T for the shortcut key. And then for the font style, I'm going to make use of a film noir. And let's click on our canvas to apply it. There we are. All right, that's too small. Okay, but I'm still going to write down our text here. Let's say doodle royalty. Well, because the text is too small, so let's select on that layer on the layers panel, press Ctrl plus T for the transformation command, and now these points are out. Now let's just click and drag this one out to increase the size to this. Let's put it here in the center. There we are. Hit enter. And by the way, if you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my videos to other nerds like us. Now, the next step we're going to do here is we're going to add a gradient overlay on our text. So to do that, right click on the text layer, go to blending options. So once this layer style dialog box is out, now let's go to gradient overlay, take this one, click it, all right? And then for the gradient, click this one, and you may now put on the colors that you want for a combination. Well, I set this one from white going to yellow. Well, I'm good with this. Now hit OK. And then I'm also going to set this one to linear. Now, once you're good with it, now hit OK. Now, the next step here is we're going to duplicate this text layer. So to do that, right click on that again, and then choose on duplicate layer. Now I'm going to name this duplicate layer as the light burst. And then hit OK. So from this light burst, we're going to rasterize this layer, all right? So to do that, just right click on that layer and then choose on rasterize type. There we are. So it's no longer a text layer. The next step here is we're going to add a radial blur. Okay, so with that layer selected, going on to the menu bar, go to filter, go to blur, and find radial blur. So this radial blur dialog box will appear. So from the blur method, I'm going to set this one to zoom. For the quality, set that to best. For the amount, I'm going to put that in the maximum amount of 100 and then hit OK. We already applied here burst effect. To add more burst, we're going to duplicate that light burst layer. Just select on that layer, press Ctrl plus J for the shortcut key of duplicating of layers. There we are. And then still selected on this light burst copy, go to the menu bar, again go to filter and go to blur and then choose on radial blur. Under the options, actually it's already set. Now all we have to do is to hit OK. All right, there you go. It adds more burst on it. All right, but as you have noticed here that the light inside is too bright, right? Okay, so to decrease that from that light burst copy layer, let's go and add a mask on it. So just select on this add mask icon. There you are. And then let's get the brush tool or B for the shortcut key. Then for the options, for the opacity, I'm just going to set this one into the amount of 25%. I'm going to make use of a soft round brush. Make sure that you're selected on the foreground black color. And then we may now start decreasing the brightness inside the text, something like that. All right. The next step here is we're going to add lens flare. All right. So to do that, let's select on the background layer and then go to adjustment layer icon and then choose on solid color. And then for the color picker, I'm going to set this one to black, then hit OK. All right. So from this color fill, right click on it. And because we're going to rasterize this layer, there you are. Okay. And then go to the menu bar, go to filter, go to render, and find lens flare. There you are. Okay. So this dialog box will appear. All right. So for the lens type, you can choose any lens you want here, all right, for the lens. But for me, I'm going to choose the 105 mm prime, okay? All right, so from the brightness, I'm going to set this one into amount of 80. Okay, so this one is okay. We can just adjust that later on from the scale of that layer, then hit okay. Let's change its blending mode. Okay, so from that color fill layer, go here, click this one, and let's change the blend mode to lighter color. There you are. All right, and then press Ctrl plus T for the transformation command. All right, so once the transformation command is out, now let's just bring this one on behind the text. Okay, something like that, and we can now also increase the size of it. Okay, so you can see their lens flare on it, looking good, isn't it? All right, now hit enter. There we are. And we're already finished. And that is how to create a light text burst effect in Photoshop.